Hey, what's up, my lovely love bugs? Excuse my voice today. I'm just having a hard day, but I went and got me some comfort food. To me, this is my comfort food because I like crab legs and seafood. So, y'all go get y'all something to eat if y'all gonna eat with me. I'm new to being a YouTuber. I'm attempting something new. It's my new little journey, so hopefully it can be successful. Like, comment, and subscribe. Love every one of y'all. I am having some juice today. This is V8. That is the berry blast, I believe. So, without further ado, let's eat. I'm gonna have me a bag over to the side. I do have a story time for y'all though. Like, just a story time for myself, like from my life and stuff. I have shrimp, potatoes, crab legs, and corn. I got this from Crab Kings in Bartow, Florida. And I'll be on point. So, right now at this moment, I miss being a kid. Go through a lot when you grow up. So, for my young people that may or may not watch this video, don't wish to grow up too fast. Hold on 1 second, let me grab some paper. And I got sausages in here. Hold up, my crab missing a leg. What the world? Anyway, my crab done got beat up by another crab. Scissors. Where I put my scissors? Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not one to have to work hard to get to my damn meat. I ain't doing it. And plus, cause my nail had broke, like far down, and I'm not a nail biter or anything. I just the sauce is at the bottom, so there's so much in here that I can't really get to it right this second. But the flavor is so good that who needs sauce? If you ain't never been to Crab Kings. Y'all need to go check it out for real. I'm bad boys. They know what they doing. Now, normally, I eat my crab legs and watch YouTube, but today I chose to actually record a video. I don't know why. I'm in a very good mood. I got some bad news today. I'm still kind of like wishing that it wasn't real, but it is what it is. This right here is called a loaded platter. It's supposed to be a platter for two. Now the last one I had, I shared, but well, I don't technically share because they bought it, but well, spicy. But it's so good, I can't complain. If the spice is too much for you, they put a lot of potatoes in here, so, and the potatoes kind of like die down the spice. I've recorded a video like this before, but it wouldn't, I don't remember if it wouldn't upload. I don't know what was going on. But I did record a video before. I've made it in front of the same place. So that's usually the place that I go to go get my crab legs. I'm gonna try to cook them one day, but not today. And plus, because I'm off today, so I wanted to try to record some content for y'all. I did a video. What was it, on Sunday, I think? And I uploaded a video on Sunday of me trying on different outfits. So if y'all into that type of stuff, you could go check it out. I know I keep saying y'all, like I got a bunch of followers and a bunch of subscribers, but speak things that are not as though they were. So I'm speaking it into existence. Ouch. I've been watching YouTube for a long time, and like I see all different types of content. So I'm just encouraged to want to do something. And like with my channel, like trying to do a little bit of everything on there, because I'm not just into one thing. I do a lot. So my profession is security. So I would like to do a Q&A when I do get more followers and more subscribers and stuff. Y'all can ask me questions, and I could go down the thing answering questions. So just waiting on y'all. I definitely got the faith that y'all come through. Show me kids some love. Oh. Only reason why I like eating this part all the time is the knuckle, because it'd be hard to get the meat out. And the meat like all stringy and stuff, so you gotta fight to get it all out. That'd be a whole lot of work, but it'd be worth it because it's good. I am currently a Floridian, so my story time is like, it's not like a it's not like Miss Eating Pretty. I love her though, but she be telling like crime stories. My story time is like some funny stuff that from like when we was kids, me and my siblings. That we used to do to each other. To us, it was funny because we was bad. We was a hot ass mess when we was coming up. Not gonna say we was the best kids ever, because we damn sure wasn't. Excuse my French, we sure enough wasn't though. So the first two, it's a couple of them because a little real brief. But the first two, it was like when we had our dog. His name is Patches, and my older sister was afraid of him. But he was the sweetest dog ever. His pit bull. He gave her no reason to be afraid of him. She used to always do stuff, and he'll growl at her or bark at her and stuff. So she was scared of him. But I remember this one time my brother had the dog on a leash, and he had started chasing my sister around the house. Like, she'd ride her bike just around the house, around the outside of the house, because we weren't allowed to go too far. Like, if my mom wasn't outside and we wasn't with my mom or going anywhere with my mom, we wasn't allowed to, like, go too far where she couldn't see us, or, like, where we couldn't hear her calling us. But this particular day, we were only allowed to go, like, outside the house, like, right there. So, I think because she was asleep or something. So, my brother was supposed to be taking the dog for a walk. And my sister was like, get the dog away from me. So she started, mind she on her bike. She had just learned how to ride. So I think she had training wheels at that time, I don't remember. She knew how to ride, but not that well. Like, going down the street and stuff. So my brother, he tells the dog, get her. So he holding on to the dog. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all now, karma is a mug. So he holding on to the leash, chasing after my sister on the bike, and she going around the house. Mommy. I'm outside just watching, laughing. So the dog is fast. My brother pretty fast too. But she trying to speed up on the bike. It's not working because every time she speed up, the dog goes more faster. So she hit around the bend one good time. Next thing I know, brother, he running with the dog, but the dog started speeding up. Brother go, shoo. He had one fall, and the dog dragged him through the day. Was dragging him, and I was like, "Let the leash go, let the leash go," because he dragging him through the rocks. Because we had rocks in our front yard, and I'm like, "Dude, let the leash go, let it go." And my sister, she runs and gets off the bike, runs in the house. At this point, I'm looking at him because the dog about to drag him up the stairs to go after my sister. Because now he want to play. With his tail wagging and everything. So at this point, he wants to play. He's thinking it's a game. He a baby. So, she runs in the house. Dog go after him. My brother was this close to the bottom of the step. And he was about to do up the stairs. He let the leash go. Dog runs in the house. My sister runs upstairs to my mom's room. Jumps on her bed. Now, the dog knew not to get on my mom's bed. So, I don't suppose something. Dog know not to get on my mom bed. So he's just barking, wagging his little tail, waiting for my sister to come down. She wakes my mom up and say, "Mommy, mommy, the dog, the dog." So mom tells him, "Get out, Patches." He leaves. So that was the first time that was so funny. So second time, my brother, we all chased my sister with the dog though. We was wrong. He wasn't right for that, but oh. It was funny to me. And all the rest of us. She was crying, but it was funny. So I think we moved. Okay, so yeah, we had moved or whatever. And so we had moved, and he was at the park, and the way my mom was, well, the way my mom, yeah, when we was younger, how she was, we couldn't stay outside. We had to be in the house before the street lights came on. So the street lights at this point, you know, we thought nothing of it because we was right around the corner, so we was already in trouble because the street lights that came on, it was kind of dark. But all of us was together, so we kind of thought, oh, we good, you know. We the younger siblings with the older siblings, so we good. We still got in trouble for that though. Anyway, so we go to, I think it was one of our friends' house or something. I don't know what we was doing, but we had the dog with us, so we felt like we was safe. My older sister was always the responsible one, so she was out. By the way, there's 6 of us. I'm gonna call my older sister Ashley, and the one that's right over me, I'm gonna call her Bria. So we about to go to the house, and we outside with the dog. We was actually chasing people with the dog, to be honest. That's why when we was little, you couldn't tell us that she was afraid of dogs. We was horrible. Now, at first, I had the dog on a leash, and I was Patch's favorite, and I was also little, so he walked with me, opposed to with the older kids, he would tug on him. That's why I always tell people, like, dogs know what they doing. Ain't nothing wrong with no dog. They smart as heck. I say that from experience, and that's the reason why, you know, I was always the one who was like, always the one rooting for pit bulls when they were trying to ban them and stuff, because they're beautiful dogs. They have wonderful personalities, and the only time you see a vicious side of them is if you are abusing them. Other than that, they're real sweet dogs. So, as I said, he wouldn't pull on me. He would walk with me, but he'll pull on the bigger ones because they walk. You know, they want to be cool, walk slow with them. But you know, my little legs was trying to go, you know, fast enough. But he would walk real slow with me so that he wasn't pulling me. So my brother go, oh, give me a leash. I was like, no, I'm walking. Give me a leash. And mind you, at this point, my sister is walking ahead of us. She had a little attitude about something. I don't know what it was about. I don't remember what it was about, but she had a little attitude. So she goes, okay. So he goes, give me a leash. I said, okay. Finally, I give him the leash. And he goes, Bria. She goes, what? He goes, run. She's like, no. I was like, I'm serious. Run. So, of course, she starts running. And then my brother started running with the dog, and he's like, get her, get her. So, she's running, oh my God, stop. So, we all chasing her, and we all running too, because, you know, we all got to be in the house now. Like, of course we in trouble, we know this, but we all got to be in the house. And this dada is chasing her with the dog. We all behind her. So, we getting closer to the house. She hauling butt. Running. She looked back. See how close she was. We was like a little bit behind her. Back again, see how close he was. Now, at this point, we're like right there, about to be at the house. So, she looked back one last time, and then bam, smacked right into the telephone pole. She goes, so she starts crying. We are all cracking up because the way that it happened. She kept looking back, and the last time she looked forward, it was like, boop, right in front of the telephone pole. That jump's hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing. She went in the house to go tell on us. We all go in the house still laughing. Of course, we got in trouble, you know, because she over-exaggerated the story, but she made it seem like we was all chasing her with the dog. Then I was one of those kids that was always like, technically, he chased you with the dog. We just was keeping up because we didn't want to get in trouble by everybody not coming in the house. At the same time, you know, I don't understand, like, you know, why some parents aren't like how ours used to be. Whereas if you left together, all y'all better come back together. So none of us wanted to walk in the house without the other because we would be in trouble. So we all go in the house, put the dog up. She go to tell him, they did this and they did that, and they tried to let the dog bite me. She was just over exaggerating the story. Now, first of all, we all got in trouble anyway because we had came in after the street lights had came on. It was at this point it was dark. So we always getting in trouble anyway. So we got technically more trouble because we knew better. And the street lights was on and we was just walking in the house. Even though we was all together, it was still the fact that street lights is on, you just now walking in the house. Y'all know better. Like, I miss when we was in school and we used to have the buddy system. So they would, like, they all knew what kids lived where. So in the beginning of the school year, where I grew up at, in the beginning of the school year, they would introduce the parents and the kids to each other. Especially like if you're a walker, you had to walk home. They were introduced to everybody so that they didn't have to worry about no kids being snatched. Because, well, I can't say why, because back then it wasn't that many people getting snatched. It wasn't that many kids getting kidnapped and stuff. Like now, it's bad because, you know, they don't do all that stuff in all places where they keep kids safe by having them in groups and stuff on their way home. Like you got some kids that walk home by themselves. And I personally don't agree with that because the ones that's usually by themselves is usually the targets. And I do understand, like, you know, some kids be loners and they don't want to be in a group of other people, but those are the ones that be getting snatched. I'm not trying to say it's the kid's fault, but it's like, take better precaution. Like, you know, tell your kid, walk home with this person. Because say, for example, they may not get along, but they live on the same street or their houses, like they live next to each other or next door to each other or something. That's how they used to, like, see who they wanted to walk to school and walk home together, because they go off of the addresses and who lives by where. So that's how all the groups of kids used to walk home when I was coming up. I say it like I'm that old when I'm not. So I definitely do feel like they don't do as much that they used to when we was younger. Like, they have a more of a I don't care attitude with the next generation, if that makes sense. Corn. So we couldn't just go wherever we wanted. Right. And then like that girl, I believe that was in California, that got killed and was put in the freezer. She did go out with a group of people, but Everybody is your friend. You don't party with everybody.